straight, but she knows from Kim Possible. Oh my god, feel a certain type of way. Okay, we talking about early lady crush? I already brought up my early lady crush, and you guys were all like, no, she's weird. Was it Rin? Oh yeah, but that's okay. There's something beautiful. You liked her because she was a horse. You are not comparing to a horse. She was tall and slender. She had beautiful hair, and she was old. Sorry for how abrupt this ending was, but the entire conversation was like 30 minutes, and we didn't actually end up having a proper ending to it. Some honorable mentions that were cut for time were Haku from Spirited Away, Sano Izumi from Hanakimi, and Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. Anyways, wow, I've been gone for like a month, and honestly this video would have been finished a lot sooner, but it's been a really busy month for me, and I've sort of been all over the place. Literally, I was in New York for about a week to celebrate a friend's engagement, so congratulations again, Carmen and Noah, if you guys are watching this. After this video goes up, I'll be working on some new merch designs, so the current ones in my store will be on sale for a short while, and then they'll be retired. Thank you to Christine and Soleil for recording this with me back in like November. I'm glad I finally got around to recording it. And thank you if you're still watching for your patience.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Alright, so I know in the intro alone, half of you were like, yes, I was waiting for you to make a video about this. And the other half of you were hovering over the unsubscribe button as we speak. But hear me out. I'm not here to convince anyone anything. I'm just here to illustrate a funny experience I had, because that's what I do. Welcome to my channel. So, K-pop. You either love it, hate it, or you're overall indifferent and maybe think that the industry is kind of questionable and controversial in regards to the mental and physical health of their idols, but that's a whole other area of discussion that we're not really going to get into in this particular video. For the past 6 years or so, I fell under the indifferent category. In middle school / early high school, I was really into the typical late 2000s favorites, but then I kind of slowly just fell out of touch with it and stopped keeping up. So when this hot new group called BTS started making waves in the United States, I didn't do anything. Here's the thing. I had actually avoided BTS for the past several years, mostly because I wasn't really into K-pop anymore, and partly because the fandom seemed kinda intense. I wasn't interested in being a part of that, so I went out of my way to avoid listening to any of their music or paying any mind to news about them. And also, maybe I secretly knew that once I got sucked in, there would be no chance of escaping. I knew this because I have a soft spot for pretty guys. If you're not quite sure what I mean, here's my celebrity crush in 3rd grade, and here's my celebrity crush in 9th grade. What do they have in common? Both of these men are significantly prettier than me. Basically, if a dude looks like he could successfully catfish someone just by wearing a wig, I'm all for it. So look, I'm no idiot. I know as soon as I even so much as glance at this group of 7 very pretty looking men, I'm trapped. So I just didn't. Over the past few years, I got asked a lot, do you listen to BTS? Are you ARMY? Oh my god, you're Korean? So do you listen to BTS? And I'd always respond with, no, I haven't kept up with K-pop in years. And I didn't intend to get back into it. I was never really into dramas or Korean shows or movies either, so I just didn't really consume that much Korean media growing up. There's a reason for this, but that's a topic for another video. Point is, I went out of my way to avoid the inescapable hole known as the K-pop fandom. So I like to listen to music while I draw. Occasionally, I like to put on some late 2000s K-pop songs if I'm in the mood for a throwback. And I usually just let it autoplay after the first song, so I don't have to direct my
Hey, I'm drawing right now, so I guess I can talk to you while I'm drawing.
Okay, I see you jamming out to Tans when you're the kind of throwback. You know what? We're gonna
Can you show me what you're drawing?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm minding my own business, being productive. I'm caught completely off guard by this.
Oh, wow. Hello, Nicey.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was actually pretty catchy. Alright. Already giving in after one song.
told me the world is like a drawing. I took a bite out of a tree.
If you're trying to
It tasted kind of funny, so I spit it out of my mouth. And a funny started cursing at me.
Like, even if you don't like the song it's made for, the video itself will
1,000 years later, the bunny was Darth Vader.
That's what my
And
experience
it
overall is
threw
like.
its
Maybe I'm just
saber
speaking for
right
myself
at
here.
me.
So out of curiosity, I
It missed me by a meter.
the Blood,
Then
Sweat,
it,
Tears music video.
it hit
And the
just
moment
me.
Timon did that shoulder move thing,
And
my
then I needed a new pair of undies.
Anyways, I may have listened to a few more songs after that and watched a few more videos, but like it's chill or whatever. I'm still just as indifferent as I was before. Huh? Where am I?
Welcome to the home. We've been expecting you for a while.
The hole? Wait, no, you've got the wrong idea. I get to see you here, Emily. I'm happy that you guys decided to finally join us. What? That's not possible. I watched like one music video. What are the last 5 songs you listened to on your Spotify? Okay, hang on. I listen to them when I'm at the gym. That's all. I'm not like a weird fangirl or anything like that. It just makes my running music. What can I say?
Who's your favorite?
Jimin,
So, Maddie, where'd you get that thing that you draw with again?
I'm using a drawing tablet
Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous.
Where'd you get it again?
online, duh.
Huh?
Online?
What? Jimin? You can't gym out!
If you hate K-pop and think it's trash music, that's totally fine. Or if you love it and think it's the greatest genre of music, that's totally fine too. All I ask is that you be civil with each other and respect other people's preferences. Which brings me to my next point. Alright, mini PSA here. Come on.
I'm gonna keep watching
I don't think I'm
for-
even gonna address it. I'll make it quick. I like K-pop,
What?
not just the next person.
Huh?
Maybe
Now
not.
you're going to the
All
drawing.
too often, I see weird behavior like this. Hey, what you eating there? Oh, just some mochi I bought earlier. You want some? Mochi? Army? Army? You like BTS? Did someone say Army? Oh, 나 대박. 오빠 사랑해. Oh my god, Blake? Any Blake series? Stop that. Or weird behavior like this. To be honest, I don't really like BTS. I think they kind of suck. How dare you? Do you have any idea how much they've accomplished in their career? Kim Namjoon has more talent in a single toenail than you do in your entire pathetic existence, and you should be grateful you get to be alive at the same time as them. You don't deserve to breathe the air that they breathe, you disgusting piece of... I'm not trying to say that only K-pop stans are guilty of this sort of behavior. Every fandom has its batch of bad apples. Or bad pickles. Don't think I forgot. I think it's great to be passionate about the things you enjoy, truly. I fangirl over things really easily, but when it starts going into obsessive and toxic levels of fanaticism, it's no surprise that people go out of their way to avoid it, including people who could have potentially enjoyed that same thing. And I'm speaking as a person who was deterred from the music simply because I didn't want to be associated with what I saw as a messy fan base. I haven't even mentioned the existence of the super disturbing stalkers Hasen fans that try to invade the privacy of their favorite idols. But if I talked about that too, this video would be way too long. Point is, it's okay for people to not like the same things you like. I personally really enjoy pop music, so it's no surprise that I easily got into BTS and a whole plethora of other idol groups. But it's not for everyone, and that's okay. And likewise, if you don't like that kind of music, don't go out of your way to bait and hate on the people that do enjoy it. It's rude and a waste of your time. With that said, I've met mostly fantastic people in the fandom, and it's been a ton of fun getting educated by my more dedicated friends. And I know this topic isn't going to appeal to everyone, but I thought it'd be fun to illustrate my experience getting unintentionally dragged back into a fandom I thought I'd left years ago. I mean, can you blame me? They're all so freaking beautiful. What's their skincare routine? I need to know. If you stuck around this long, I'd like to end with a question not K-pop related, because I know not everyone cares about that, and the comments are probably going to be flooded with them anyway. But a question that I think everyone has or will experience at some point. What's something that you actively avoided and then discovered you actually enjoyed once you tried it? Doesn't have to be music related. It could be like a show, or Brussels
This just in, I like men now.
This video was sponsored by Verve. Use the link in the description to get a 30-day ad-free trial of Verve Premium. Stick around at the end if you'd like to hear some show suggestions. I sometimes refer to myself as a crybaby. Not the kind of crybaby that likes to complain excessively over trivial things. No, not that kind. I mean that I get really emotional, and anytime I feel a really strong emotion, tears usually follow. Feeling really happy? Tears. Feeling really sad? Tears. Feeling really angry over something? Tears. Oddly enough, I don't remember being the type of kid that would cry a lot. I work with kids part-time, and sometimes I'll be the kid that could get smacked upside the head with a basketball and be 100% okay as if it never happened. And then sometimes I'll be the kid that faces one minor inconvenience and they're convinced it's the end of time. I don't think I was either of those. I'm pretty sure I cried like the normal amount for a child to cry, if that's even a thing. I actually think I've become more emotional as I've grown older, in ways that younger me would probably find a bit strange. For example, one of the biggest tearjerker combos for me personally is the use of animation and good music. I've sort of accepted the fact that if a new Disney movie comes out, there's like a 99% chance I'm going to be sobbing in the theater by the end of it. And I know some of you think you're too good for Frozen because it's Disney's money-making machine, but I can admit with zero shame that I definitely cried like a baby during Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Don't even get me started on Coco. It's not just Disney. The Steven Universe episode Mr. Greg aired while I was visiting Korea over the summer 2 years ago, and I remember bawling during Pearl's music number. A few days afterwards, I was eating in a fried chicken shop when my friend Sophia sent me a video she took of Dee Dee Magno Hall singing the song at the Steven Universe Comic-Con panel she attended. I started crying again in the middle of eating fried chicken. To this day, I still can't watch the entire performance without tearing up. That same week, I was catching up on some Game of Thrones episodes, and I was watching The Door. And obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Lord Almighty was I destroyed by the end of it. You know those really sad Thai life insurance commercials with amazing production values? Or the videos of soldiers coming home and surprising their family members in public areas? Or those videos of old people being surprised with puppies or kittens? I stay far away from those. Hey Emily, check out this link. It's a really beautiful life insurance commercial. No, goodbye. Not today, Satan. Be gone. I am not in the mood to be emotionally destroyed today, okay? When I was younger and I'd cry over something, I remember my dad would always get upset and say something like, "Why are you crying? Did someone die? You shouldn't be crying." Which I never really totally agreed with. Personally, I believe that crying is a really healthy thing to do, especially if you're the type of person who responds negatively to bottling up your feelings. When I'm feeling really stressed out or upset over something, I found that crying a little bit helps me reset, calm down, and clear my head. It kind of feels therapeutic to just let it all out. Stress in, stress out, all good. When I was in college, I'd have moments where I'd feel overwhelmed with the workload that I had, so I'd cry a little, and I'd be fine afterwards. And I don't at all consider myself a sad person in any way. I might even dare say I'm one of the most optimistic and cheerful people I know. And honestly, I think being unashamed to cry every now and then has helped me feel really positive and comfortable with myself. My friend Soleil is the same way, except she'll cry over different things. So she's really into Fast and Furious, and after Furious 7 came out, you know, the one with that end scene, even mentioning that movie moved her to tears. Hey, did you guys watch Furious 7 yet? I haven't even seen the previous movies. Ah, oh, lame. What about you, Soleil? Soleil?
Hey, Soleil. Can I play the song? Yeah. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it.
Now, even though I am of age, I feel like I do have to acknowledge the fact that a lot of my viewers are young, so I'm not going to get too into it, but I really don't like alcohol because, number one, it tastes absolutely terrible. And number two, I somehow always end up crying if I have too much. Yeah, I'm one of those. But moving on from that, I've always been really envious of people who look pretty when they cry. Their cheeks and noses get all red, eyes watery and sparkling, eyebrows just slightly upturned, basically looking like they're in a sad music video or a movie. And then, meanwhile, I'm over here, puffy-eyed, raining from my nose, looking kind of crusty if I'm being think a lot of people are raised to believe that crying is a sign of weakness or attention seeking, boys more so than girls, which I find kind of unfortunate because that kind of mindset sometimes ends up making a person feel ashamed or apologetic for shedding a few tears. So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that crying is healthy, and I, despite being really happy for the most part, do it quite often as a way of refreshing myself. Especially since I'm the type to panic about things pretty easily, it really helps. Of course, I can't speak for everyone because I think some of it is really situational, and since I personally have never experienced a mental health issue myself, I don't know if this applies to everyone. But generally speaking, I think having a good cry every now and then is a great way to release stress, even if it's over something other people might find silly. Speaking of tears, if you're in the mood to sweat from your eyes and rip at your heartstrings, you should go check out Verve, which has a huge selection of shows and movies to choose from. If you like cute girls, but also smashing your heart into a million pieces, I highly recommend A Place Further Than the Universe or Madame Magica. If you don't have the time to dedicate to a whole season of feels, I recommend you watch the movie Wolf Children or The Girl Who Loves Through Time. I've recommended these two titles previously, but I mean, they hurt me. I'm currently preparing myself to watch Angel Beats and Anohana, which I hear are both emotional roller coasters. So if you're familiar with those, let me know how you handled them and if they're worth the watch. Offline viewing is now available, which means you can sob uncontrollably in the comfort of your own home or on the go. If you're not really into the whole sappy thing, not to worry. There's a ton of different shows of different genres to choose from, so there's always something for everyone. Use my link verve.co/emirishu to get a limited time 30-day ad-free trial of Verve Premium and get access to 12 different channels on all your favorite devices. That's vrv.co/emirishu, or just click on the link in the description below. So as I was researching the health benefits of crying, I learned that shedding emotional tears releases endorphins and also sheds toxins and hormones that accumulate during stress. So, when you need to cry, you need to cry. What sort of things have you guys shed tears over recently? I'd love to hear what's been tugging at your emotions lately. The other day I watched Infinity War in theaters, and, you'll get what I mean when you see it. Thank you to everyone who drew me fan art, and of course, thank you to my patrons. This video is sponsored by Verve. Use my link verve.co/emirishu to try out a 30-day ad-free trial of Verve Premium. Stick around till the end of the video so I can tell you about a movie I've fallen in love with and some super cute fan art. I consider myself to be an extrovert.
Wait, what? But you're an Asian girl that likes to draw and spends all of her time on the internet. You mean to tell me that you're not the super quiet waifu of my dreams?
I've been getting that a lot lately, and I'm not really sure why. Is it because of my video about crying? Ever since I first learned what an introvert and extrovert was, I was like, I think I definitely relate to the whole extrovert thing more. For those of you unfamiliar with the terms, an introvert is a person who gets drained from socializing, while an extrovert is a person who gains energy from other people. Think of it like a battery. An introvert might have a set amount of energy that they use up on socializing and are then able to recharge when they're by themselves. An extrovert, on the other hand, might start with a low battery when they're by themselves, but are able to recharge by socializing with other people. Contrary to popular belief, being an introvert doesn't automatically mean you have anxiety and hate other human beings, and being an extrovert doesn't mean you have good public speaking skills by default. I'm a prime example of that fact. As a matter of fact, I'm terrible with giving presentations and giving speeches to groups of people. Maybe I just don't have the charisma for it. I think my roommate and I have pretty similar personalities, but after a long day of work, she'd say, I'm really worn out and I don't have the energy to talk to anyone, so I'm gonna go sit in bed and watch Kitchen Nightmares. Meanwhile, after a long day of work, I'm usually like, hey, are you free? I had a long day and I want to treat myself to sushi, but I don't have anyone to go with. Guess who's the introvert and who's the extrovert? I thought it'd be interesting to go over some extrovert problems, or at least the way I viewed them. First off, I can't get anything done when I'm alone. You'd think being by myself with all the free time and space in the world would make it easy for me to pump out videos and drawings, but it's honestly kind of a struggle, which I understand is a little strange since drawing is such a solo activity. Since I get my energy from other people, if I start the day with no social interaction, chances are I'm not going to get much done that day. I'll constantly feel like I want a nap, or if I do manage to get off my butt and start drawing, I might work at a slower pace than I'd like. I just need someone around me to feel productive, even if we're not really saying anything most of my online friends are also artists, that doesn't really happen much. Number 2, I don't like doing things alone. I've actually gotten a lot better about this, but I don't really like going anywhere alone, even if it's just running an errand. Hey, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Do you want to come with me? Hey, I'm gonna go get more gas for my car. Do you want to come with me? Hey, I'm gonna go pick up some iced coffee. Do you want to come with me? Hey, I'm gonna go take out the garbage. Do you want to come with me? Don't look at me like that. I just think having a good conversation makes mundane tasks a lot more enjoyable. Otherwise, I'm just forced to get lost in my own thoughts, which isn't always a lot of fun. Although recently, I've been focusing a lot more on being efficient with my time, so I've been running errands by myself like a big girl. Hey, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Do you need me to pick anything up for you? You don't need me to go with you? No, I'm only going for like 15 minutes, so it'll be quick. But I mean, if you really want to go, I totally appreciate the company. Eating. I'm what I like to call a social eater. I really dislike eating alone because ever since I was a kid, I always thought foods just tasted better when eaten with other people or during a conversation. It's like the very presence of a person adds some kind of weird secret ingredient that makes my food taste like friendship and sunshine. But of course, considering what I spend most of my time doing, I've gotten used to just eating at my desk. In my opinion, the best kind of meal to bond with people over is Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue feels a lot more intimate than most other meals because you're cooking, cutting, and sharing meat together rather than waiting for your own individual plate to arrive. Number 4, sometimes I'm the only one who feels hyped up for something. It's really easy to bounce excitement and energy off of other people who feel the same way, but there'll be times where I run into this kind of situation.
Hey, any of you guys want to group up and do that thing later tonight?
I'm down to do the thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Maybe another time.
Me too. I don't want to be out too late.
I'd rather stay inside today. I'm not really feeling it.
Oh, well, I guess there aren't enough people who want to do the thing, so we'll have to reschedule.
I wanted to do the thing. Number 5, I like being social, but I'm not always great at it. Remember when I said that being an extrovert didn't necessarily mean you exuded confidence? Well, the week before VidCon, I was both excited and nervous as hell. I had trouble sleeping and eating because of how nervous I was. Alright, I'm going to stay with a group of animators for a whole week. A group of animators who I've never met and never really communicated with. What if they don't like me? No, I'm outgoing and super friendly. It'll be fine. But what if I make a bad first impression? I don't really know anyone in the community, so if I screw up at VidCon, I'll screw up for life, and they won't ever want to talk to me again. And what if their personalities don't mesh? You know, if it really does end up being that bad, you can always take the train home. I just hope it doesn't come to that. And it didn't. As a matter of fact, I got along with everyone really quickly, and as awkward as I might have been on the first day, everyone was really welcoming, and it made it so much easier to socialize and just be myself. And, by the way, VidCon was basically socializing heaven. Think about it. At all times, I was in a room with other creators who shared a similar passion or interest as me. I was pretty much never by myself. So for like the entire week I was in Anaheim, my energy bar was in the green. On the last day, when I finally went home and I was by myself, it felt like an entire week's worth of fatigue slapped me across the face and I knocked out for like 14 hours. I basically got a free trial of death after VidCon. It was nice. Anyways, I don't really know what the point of this video was. I've just seen so many posts and videos of introvert problems, and I've always been like, can't relate. What counts as an extrovert problem? So I illustrated them. And of course, these are just my own personal experiences. Not every extrovert is the same, and not every introvert is the same. So maybe you're an extrovert, but you don't have the same problems like I do. Let me know what kind of battery you run on. And if you're also an artist who gets energy from other people,